We were having fun, playing hide and seek. Then a summer storm appeared. Corky got afraid when it started to rain. Then we came upon a house. Should we go inside? Come on and go with us, Lord, who knows where. It's so fun to fly through time in the flying house. Oh, it's great to fly in a flying house. I just hope we get back home again.
Episode 17, The Lost Sheep.
M13 check, Franistat check, Flamdoodle check.
That's marvelous. I was afraid the flabdoodle might be a problem. We're ready?
All set for return to our time.
Terrific! Justin, I can't find Corky! I don't believe it!
Where could he have gone to? He knew we were getting ready to blast off.
If we stop countdown, watch out.
You mean you take the flying house back to the 20th century without Corky? It would serve your little brother right.
Scuttle, my one little boy.
Better stop now.
I suppose you're right.
What's going on?
I don't know what this is.
You pulled the right lever, but at the wrong time. Cough, cough. We seem bound to stay.
I'm sorry. I should have kept my eyes on Corky. It's all my fault. No, it's not. Why don't we look for your brother while the professor works here? Corky! Where are you?
Come out, wherever you are.
Where in the world did that little pipsqueak go?
That pipsqueak never did this before.
I feel very much like the shepherd in the story Jesus told about the lost sheep. There's a lot of sheep over there, but they're not lost, like Corky.
Could you tell the story?
I don't know if it'll help us find Corky, but it might give us an idea of what to do. Let's see. Once upon a time... Morning, girls. And how is everyone today? Feeling fine? Not a single one of you has a little pain today? Barbara? How is your cold? And where's Ramona? Ah, there you are. Since you've had a stomach ache, today don't eat any grass. And where's Puff? There's Puff, my favorite little lamb. All right, everyone out of the corral for a little breakfast. Hey, not so fast. Don't run like that.
Hey, Ned!
Huh?
Where are you taking your sheep today?
Over the mountain pass. The sheep really enjoy the pastures over there, and I want them to be happy.
You really take special care of your sheep?
Of course. Doesn't every shepherd take good care of his sheep? How about yours? They're smart as mine.
Well, I've lost about 3 of mine this past week.
Aren't you gonna look for them?
No, I'm not gonna bother looking for them.
Oh. Wanna come along with me today?
No, I'm going to the lake today. Besides, I've heard there are wolves in those mountains.
Oh?
I'll see you tomorrow, I hope.
Not to worry, little Puff. I am here to protect you. I'll take care of those wolves. Oh, you gotta be careful. You can't run like the grown-up sheep. Like I told you, Pop. Huh? No scat. See that? I told you I would take care of you. Time to eat now. Pasture's over there.
So you can see, the shepherd really loved his sheep and did all he could to protect them and make them happy.
It's time. Time for all good sheep to head back home. 96, 97, 98, 99. No, there's one missing. Oh, no. Little Puff is the one that's not here. If she's lost, I better find her before that nasty old wolf does. Poor Puff. You guys stay here and wait for me. I'm gonna look for Puff.
So even though the good shepherd was tired from herding the sheep all day, and even though 99 out of the 100 were perfectly safe, he went looking for the one that was lost.
Puff, where are you? Hey! Huh? Oh. Puff, I hear you. Where are you, Puff? Uh-oh. It was a big wolf that made those tracks. Puffy! Gee, that was... Oh, no. safe now. Just stay perfectly still and I'll get you off that limb. Am I ever glad to find you? Let's go. Here we are, back again. Now, isn't it better to be back where you belong, Puff?
And when the shepherd got home, he called together all his friends and neighbors and said, "Rejoice with me, for I have found my sheep that was lost." Then Jesus said it was like that in heaven. It is not the will of our Heavenly Father that any of these little ones should perish. I guess what Jesus was trying to tell us was that any one of us who'd done anything wrong is just like that lost sheep.
And I think the shepherd who'd come after us is Jesus himself.
I can see that.
Help! Listen, that's my brother.
Speaking of lost
It
sheep,
sounded like it came from over there. Look, a big hole. Come on. Corky, is that you?
Oh, help me out! Help me out of here, please!
hold my feet, you two.
All right, now. Pull.
Thanks for saving me. I thought I was a goner for sure. Corwin Roberts, don't you know you're not supposed to go off by yourself without me? Sorry. Professor Brumble was all ready to blast off and couldn't because you were missing. Oh. Corky, you need to be taught a lesson. I'm going to take you over my knee and spank you.
How about a celebration because the sheep that was lost has been found?
I suppose so. Promise me you'll never do it again and I'll forgive you.
You've got Jesus to thank for not getting your hide tanned.
For sure.
Really?
Such hard work has made me hungry. Isn't it time for a little snack? I'm starved.
I thought walking made you tired, not hungry.
Some people get hungry without working.
Some people get all the breaks.
Hey, time for a snack! Come on!
Yahoo! Snack time, snack time. I'm ready anytime. Where's mine?
Like I said,
What beautiful grapes. They're really prettier than any picture.
Just wait till you taste them, since everybody works so hard. I thought I'd serve them as a special treat. That's unfair.
Corky's right. It is not fair.
Not fair? How come? Justin didn't work like the rest of us. He was goofing off. Yet he gets just as many grapes as the rest of us who were working for the whole time.
You got enough grapes, didn't you?
Not fair. Not fair.
Now, let's keep harmony. You can have half of mine, Corky.
No, Professor. This is a perfect example of another story Jesus told us about the workers in the vineyard. What about them?
That's right. Jesus is on my side.
Maybe and maybe not.
Right.
As I remember, once upon a time... there was a landowner who went out at daybreak to see about harvesting his crop. And the bailiff said...
But where are we going to get enough people for the harvest?
You mean you can't find enough people to harvest these grapes? Unless they're turned to wine, we're ruined.
I realize that, Master, but good help is hard to find. However, there are always people who are willing to work in the marketplace.
I'm sure there are people in the marketplace willing to work, but the question is, are they willing to work in my vineyard?
Let's ask them and find out.
Gentlemen, I have good news. The grapes are now ready to harvest, and I have plenty of work for every able-bodied man who is willing to work.
I'll work, but how much will you pay me?
1 denarius a day.
1 denarius? Did you say 1 denarius?
So, in order to get his grapes picked, the owner hired the men to work all day for 1 denarius each.
Think they'll be done by time of sunset?
I'm afraid not, Master. However, in another couple of hours, there'll be many more people looking for a chance to work.
Then I suppose we better hire some more.
Want me to hire the men this time?
Just supervise the ones that are here already.
Yes, sir.
Good. I see there are plenty of workers wanting a job. How many of you would like to work for me right in my vineyard? There's no waiting, just step right up. Well, how about it?
You mean right away?
What kind of pay is there?
Even though it's part of a day, I swear I'll pay 1 denarius for each worker.
Really? Promise, count me in.
That's really good news. Yeah!
And so the owner hired more men at midday and again at 3 in the afternoon. And each time he promised to pay every man 1 denarius for the work he would do.
Hurry it up. That basket should be full of grapes by now.
It's easy for you to stand by and complain while we're sweating. I tell you, this place is worse than a steam bath.
I'm just doing my job, which is to see that you people keep working.
But we need a break. How about it, fellas? Haven't we been working many hours without a break? You said it.
All right, I've had enough of your complaining. When this man agreed to pay you 1 denarius for a day's work, nobody said anything about a rest period.
Just a minute, bailiff.
But surely you don't want to put up with this fellow's stupid demands?
He's right. These men have been working very hard since early morning. I think they well deserve a rest.
Of course.
All right, you heard the man. Take a break.
What's more, bailiff,
Yes?
give these men some of the grapes to eat. I'm sure by now they're terribly hungry.
What? Feed them in addition to paying them?
No man works well if he's hungry.
Fair is fair, but if you keep giving them so many favors, I'm afraid the work will never be finished.
Then I would say that you need more workers to finish the harvest.
Yes, sir.
Excuse me, old man.
Are you addressing me?
How come none of you are working? Besides making money, working would make you feel better and happy.
I don't think there's anyone who'd even offer to hire us.
That's right. Everyone says we're too old and crippled, not fit for work.
I don't feel that. And to prove it, I'll give you jobs.
You will?
I don't believe it. How much will he pay?
Abner has a good point. How much?
I'm willing to pay 1 denarius to everyone who's willing to pick grapes between now and the time of sundown.
Really? 1 denarius?
This is great.
Sure is. You're doing right.
Of course.
Master, we made it. The grapes are picked.
Yes, I thought we would. Now it's time to pay the workers. Have them line up to receive their money. The last ones first and the first ones last.
Yes, sir, right away. All right, you can stop now. 1 denarius for you.
Thanks very much.
For you.
Thank you. Thank you for helping us finish the job.
Now for the workers who came in the middle of the afternoon. Come and get paid.
Hey, Granddad, how much did they pay him?
1 denarius apiece, even though we didn't work that hard. Only got here an hour ago. He's the most generous employer I've met.
God bless him.
He's a good man.
Yes, he is. He is.
If that's what he paid those old geezers, just think what we'll make from him.
They worked only an hour while we worked all day.
That means we'll make a lot.
And you wouldn't believe the number of places I have to spend that extra money.
People who worked all day. Next.
Yes, oh yes. Yes.
Thanks. What? 1 denarius, you've made a mistake.
Just what we promised.
1 denarius is what I promised to pay.
But you paid 1 denarius to those old men who worked only 1 hour. But we've worked since early morning, and you want to pay us the same amount?
Yes, what's wrong with that?
Unfair is what it is. Completely. From early morning we worked in all that heat, and now you mean to tell us you're going to pay us just 1 denarius?
You've got it right.
I'm not unfair. I promised to pay you 1 denarius this morning for a day's work, and I've certainly kept my promise.
But those old men who worked only an hour, you paid them the same. You think that's fair?
Completely. And what's more, who are you to try and tell me how I am supposed to run my business?
I'm a good worker.
That's right. You're a very good worker for your age, and those old men were very good workers for their age, and I decided to pay you both the same.
Oh, but...
No buts about it. You have no complaint. I'm paying you what you agreed to work for. Why be envious because I'm generous?
I know how you feel. It's hard to see somebody else get a better deal than you're getting. Now, the fact is that you all agreed to work for 1 denarius a day. Do you want to get paid or not?
Well, all right. I'll take it.
Here you are. You. Besides the money, what did this experience mean?
The last will be first, and the first will be last.
That's the story about the vineyard.
I think that's a really great story.
Sure, just because you want to keep the grapes.
Not really. I think everyone should be treated on an equal basis. After all, God sheds his blessings on young and old alike.
Hey, wait a minute.
Huh?
If I understand it right, there's nothing in that story which says that a person who does no work at all should be rewarded.
He is right. Even the old men work for 1 hour.
Justin was really fit to work, but he just goofed off.
Oh.
And you certainly wouldn't want to be rewarded for being lazy. So, no grapes for you.